What up, Dokkaners? We are going to be taking on the newest exclusive event for the Worldwide Download Celebration, which is the Break Through the Super Armor. How this event works is you are basically coming across 5 phases of enemies. Each phase consists of 5 robots, the Cyclopian guards that you saw in the art there from the movie. You're going to be fighting 5 of them on each phase. The goal is to clear each phase within the amount of turns allowed. The first 2 phases, meaning the first set of 5 robots and the second set of 5 robots, each one needs to be cleared within 3 turns. The next set of phases 3 and 4, each one consisting of 5 robots apiece. Each one needs to be cleared in 2 turns or less. And the final one with the final 5 robots has to be cleared in 1 turn. As you progress, the event becomes more difficult in the sense that they get more defensive and more resilient. In terms of their retaliation, that's not the issue here. The objective is to clear them, not for them to clear you. So don't worry so much about the defensive end. Worry more about the offense. The goal is to do this within those turns. So if you can get your optimal rotation set up for the final phase, that is your key to victory. Units that have AoE, multiple supers, critical hits, active skills, those types of units are going to be the ones that you want to bring for this type of an event. Movie heroes and movie bosses do extra damage. So you want to focus on those categories for your units and also bring the appropriate type, because if you don't bring the appropriate type, you will be doing reduced damage against the opponent. You can bring up to 2 additional support items, which is why this is the team that we are going to be running. If we look at the movie heroes and movie bosses category with tech, we don't see a lot of promise in terms of the tech side for the movie bosses. We've got the Broly. Other than the Broly, who can launch a guaranteed additional super attack, nobody else really functions well in terms of crowd control. So which is why we're going to be running a full movie heroes team. This is the squad that we're going to be running, a full LR team. I am going to call an audible real quick because I've actually failed this 4 times in a row. I kid you not. I've lost 4 times in a row because my RNG has been so bad. None of my units are launching additional super attacks. There is a lot of RNG involved on this particular team that I'm running, simply because we don't have too many other options. And because my units, including these 7-year LRs, are not launching additional attacks, I'm not able to kill some of the units that I want to in the appropriate amount of turns. So you're going to have to get a little bit lucky with some of the rotations, some of the setup, and some of the RNG, which is why it's great that you can run this infinite amount of times. There's no amount of limited turns that you can do this, like the red zone. You can do this as many times as you want and as many times as the friend system will allow, because the friend system is another obstacle. So this is the core team that I want. Everybody here has the ability to launch an additional attack, so that's good. I am going to bring the Goku because ironically he's been launching additionals consistently somehow, even though it's not in his passive. And then for the final unit, I think I'm going to bring the blue Goku, because this blue Goku provides an extra critical hit boost to the entire team when everybody on the turn is tech. And he seems to be more promising than this stupid nonsense unit right here. I'm so disappointed with how weak he is. Don't bring him on your team. He's not going to be useful. But if you have other units that you could bring, units like the blue Vegeta, God Goku, they will also be useful. Don't worry so much about bringing this exact team. This is probably going to make them runs more consistent, but you don't have to run this exact team. So I'm going to try this out and let's see how we do. We've got a friend unit that is 90%. Shout out to the tunes in the Discord, because it is literally because of them that this run is even possible. I could not find any God 7-year LR God units because the friend system is so bad. So this is the items that we're bringing. The best item to bring is going to be the Bulma. All allies attack plus 25% for 5 turns. We are also bringing Takoyaki for the nuking strat. We want to change orbs to tech if we need to. Attack plus 5 per tech piece obtained. This is sort of a break in case of emergency type situation. This is not really something that we want to be using right away. This is sort of a last resort. And then we've got the support memory that boosts all movie heroes across the board. So with that said, let's jump in. Give me some luck, please. That is not the luck that I wanted. Okay, so we don't have a 7-year God right away. And if we want to have the gods together, it's going to take several turns for that to happen, which I don't like. All right, so early on, I don't think I really care so much about launching attacks. So I'm actually just going to take it easy. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do that. And I'm just going to do that. We have 3 turns to do this, and the early rounds, they're pushovers. Oh, now you're going to launch additionals. Of course. I wish I could show you all of my other runs and how I would never get additionals, but sitting there having to... Really? This is literally the first time in all my runs that this Gogeta has launched a second additional. I didn't have any of this in all of my failed attempts, and now it's happening. Love it. Love it. Are you going to do the same thing, Gohan? Of course you are. Are we going to kill them all this turn without a single super attack? You've got to be kidding me. All right, so I'm gonna rotate out the gods because next turn gods are gonna show up on that rotation. So this is the quickest way to get everybody where they're supposed to be. So I'm just gonna have Go Bros go first, have them stack some attack. Then we'll have the Super Saiyan Goku go second, followed by the gods going third, which means they will not be stacking. I would rather they be together than worry about stacking. So again, this is a big gamble. Big gamble. But I think the rest of the units can pick up the slack until we get to the final phase. All right, so that is turn 1. That is phase 1. Now we're on to phase 2. So now we can begin the onslaught for the gods anyway. So I'm going to have the gods go first. I don't care about Gogeta, and I don't care about Gohan. Let's see what happens. Actually, you know what? In hindsight, I should have moved the Gogeta off rotation, because that Gogeta is going to be required on the other side. So I made a mistake. I made an oopsie, and I completely forgot about it. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me, but knowing my luck, that mistake will come back to haunt me. All right, so we only got 2 attacks from the Gogeta, or from the gods. And once again, these guys are now giving me their additionals. That is very frustrating. Okay. Gohan, don't launch an additional, please. Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Launch another one. Why not? Go ahead and ruin this turn for me. All right. So Go Bros will once again take over and get their stacks going. So we'll do this. Now the gods are together. So we're going to need to spend another couple of turns to get the Gogeta over to the other side. I don't know if these guys can pick up the pace. I really don't know. Okay, so now we've cleared the first 2 rounds. We are now on phase 3. So phase 3 and phase 4, we have 2 turns to complete them, which means if we are on pace and everybody can launch, if we can take 2 turns to clear everything, then we will have these units on the final phase, because this turn will be half, the other turn will be the other half. That will clear phase 3. Phase 4, start off with the gods, and then the second turn of phase 4, the other guys, and then phase 5 will come back to the gods. So we are on pace to do exactly that. So I am going to keep this simple, and I'm going to keep this safe, and I don't want this to get out of control. So I am going to do this. I'm going to have you go first. And oh boy. Okay. That is not a 20 key super, so the additional super attack is not guaranteed. And then I will do this. And let's hope that we don't kill everybody here, because if we take everybody out on this one turn, then we're going to have to match that in kind on the next phase, which means Go Bros will have to launch super after super and ensure a 1-turn delete. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. That's 1. Okay, we didn't get the additional. All right, solid. Okay. These guys, they have launched an additional super attack every single time I've asked them not to. Okay. All right, so now these guys have to clear out the rest. That should be easy. We'll have Go Bros again pick up the slack, so we'll have them go first. I think they've almost tapped out. They've almost stacked completely, which is pretty good. Then we'll have the Gohan go, and then we'll have the Super Saiyan go. All right, we're still on pace. Next turn decides it. Next turn, honestly, will decide whether we win or lose. And right now, the odds are definitely in our favor, because with the 2 gods together, they don't share any links. If we transform one into blue, they will share links. So I don't want to do that until the final phase. Okay, so here we go. This is very ironic. I don't want this blue Goku here of all rotations. Now he's here. Everybody has an extra 7% chance to launch a critical. That is very bad. That is very bad. Oh boy. All right, so let's do this. That is not a 20 key super, so he will not be launching a guaranteed additional. Then we will do this. And then we will do this. It is entirely up to RNG. If I get too many additionals, this run is over, and I will have failed upwards. I will have lost due to overwhelming success. Please don't do that to me. 1 One attack is fine. No more, no more, no more, no more. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, all right, good. Okay. Okay. All right, no additional super attack. All right, perfect. Oh, but this guy launches a super. Okay. All right. So that leaves only 2 opponents left for the other rotation. So now we are set. Everybody is where they need to be, and we are poised for an epic conclusion. So let me do that. Let's do this. Let me also boost everybody's attack with the Bulma. Attack plus 25%. Let's do that. And let's do that. Phase 4 is about to come to an end. Enter phase 5. There's one. There's the additional. And Gogeta. All right, cool. Perfect. It is time. You know what they say, 4 billionth times the charm. All right, so now we are in exactly where we're supposed to be. 1 turn deletion. All right, so the gods that I have are looking pretty stacked, so I want to have the friend unit transform. That's what I'm going to do. So let's have the friend unit turn into the blue gods. Let's do it.
Let's do this, Vegeta!
Damn you!
This is a power greater than that of a Super Saiyan God!
I'm going to have fun destroying you!
All right. So now with them together, they are sharing more links, which makes them a whole lot more lethal. Now we're going to combine that with some takoyaki so that we can maximize the damage that we do here. We're going to have to get a little bit lucky with the RNG. Give us some nice orb changing. Woohoo! Yes. That's what I like to see. Okay. So let's pick up all these. Actually, no, we'll just pick up all these. That should be good. All right, so we'll do that. He's gotten a guaranteed additional super attack there. Let's once again use the takoyaki so we can change more orbs. The stacking bonus doesn't change. It is still attack plus 5. So now both units have a guaranteed additional super attack. And, oh, we have even more tech orbs for the Super Saiyan Goku. So this looks like a W. I've actually never been able to get to this point before. I've been to the final phase, but I've never had a rotation like this. So we should get this done here. 1.8 million attacks. No, was that 18 million attack stat? So he's dead. It's not about whether these guys can survive. They're all going to die. But look at how slowly that health gauge went down. So that just shows you how robust these units are at this level. You gotta bring your A game. So that's 2 guys dead. Oh, really? We couldn't get another one? Oh, jeez. These guys are gonna kill him, right? Okay, good. I just had to make sure. If the first attack is gonna kill, the second one should kill. Can we get a third one? Yes. All right. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Now, once again, if you're thinking this was easy for me, it was not. You have to get a little bit lucky with the RNG. Rotations have to be favorable. You have to have the additional super attacks happen. If you don't have any AoE units, you're going to have a couple of things go right for you. So if it doesn't work out, try again. You have an infinite number of attempts. This is my first time clearing this, but I only get 2 missions completed. Why? Because I got everything else done on the first run, and then I've been trying like 5-6 times ever since. So just like me, you're gonna have to keep at it. So there you have it. That is my team. I wish you the best of luck. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments what team you ran to to execute this event flawlessly or near flawlessly, whatever you did. What was your strategy? What items did you bring? What team did you bring? What units were the MVPs of your run? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.